Hello, dear students. Welcome to I-Fal. My name is Teacher Nikki, and I am here to have another video lesson with you. So I am so excited to talk about a new topic for you today that will help you understand and construct better sentences using the English language. I know that these lessons will be very helpful for you to communicate using the English language that are grammatically correct and properly constructed, considering that we will be talking about some grammar topics. So I want you to concentrate on our lesson today, pay attention to our sample sentences, and please practice them very well even after the class. So let's go ahead and start our lesson. Let's go.
So, for this video, we are going to talk about the last modal verb that we have for this topic. Okay, so we will be discussing have got to. So, what is have got to really? So, it says here that have got to is used to express necessity and obligation. In fact, it is almost similar with have to. So, like for example, drivers have got to get a license to drive a car in the US. This is necessity. It is needed. Okay. Next one, I have got to be at work by 8:30 a.m. It is a duty or an obligation to do. Okay. So that's why we have got to. Now, I would like you to think more of sentences where we can use have got to, that means necessity, and have got to for obligation. Okay? So please think of this very much so that you can create your own effective sentences. All right. Now, for us to better understand more functions of have got to, let's go ahead and discuss these table here. So we have the present, past, and future. We're in the positive and the negative forms. So the first one we have got to, talking about necessity, something that is needed. Okay. So for the first one, number one, we have the present tense. So people have got to be on time if they want to get a seat in the crowded theater. So this sentence pertains about the present, okay, necessity. Now, for past necessity, we have to shift to have to and make it past. Then it will be had to be. Okay? You had to be on time if you wanted to get a seat in the crowded theater. Okay? Now, for number three, you have got to be there on time tonight. Future. If you want to get a seat in the crowded theater. So as you can see, we are also adding some time expressions to actually emphasize more of the tense of it if it's present or future. Okay? Now, for the negative form of this one, we just all have to shift to have to because we will use don't have to for present, didn't have to for past, and won't have to for future. So let's see some more examples that we have here. So people don't have to be there on time to get a seat. So these pertains to the present negative form. For number two, you didn't have to be there on time to get a seat. Okay? So you didn't have to be there on time to get a seat. So this is negative form. And for number three, we would use won't. You won't have to be there on time to get a seat. So in fact, you can also use have to and must, okay, to replace some of our sentences here to talk about necessity. All right? Now, the next one for haven't got to, okay, this is like future obligation, but it's just for the negative form, okay? Haven't you got to be there by 7? This is like a question for future obligation. And the next one here is, haven't you got to finish that project today? Haven't got to is primarily used to talk about future obligations. It can be used in statements, but this is less common. So don't you worry, since this is less common, so we can replace that using don't you have to. Like, for example, don't you have to be there by 7? Don't you have to finish that project today? Okay. So in this case, you would just have to replace haven't you got by don't you have to. Okay. So I hope that is very clear for our modal verb here, have got to. Okay.
So I hope you find our lesson today very helpful. So as I always say, the secret in making your communication skills in English better is constant practice. So I want you to please keep on practicing all the lessons that we've had in the past and even this present lesson. So I know that you can do it really well and you'll improve yourself eventually. So just keep believing in yourself and practice more, okay? Now, please stay tuned to our more lessons here in I-Fal, and please visit our website that I will flash on the next screen. I also encourage you to please subscribe to our classes because we have a lot of amazing teachers that will help you and guide you in improving your English skills. So once again, this is Teacher Nikki. So I'll just see you again on the next classes and video lessons that we're going to have. I know that we will have more amazing lessons in the future. So stay tuned and good luck. Study harder and I'll see you next time. Bye.